So as evolutions evolve, we are becoming more in tune with ourselves, because now we're like, okay, I'm not hunting. I don't need to I don't need to like run after food every day. Hi everyone, welcome back to the Light Time. My name is Hallie. So grateful to have you all. Let's get right into this reading. I'm really excited to be doing this. I'm doing an update on Rihanna and ASAP Rocky. I haven't done one in a while because she was pregnant, and I don't do readings on pregnant people. I've done one on her since she hasn't been pregnant, but my general rule is if you're pregnant, I don't do readings on you. So let's get right into it. I'm not feeling well at all actually, but and I wasn't going to do these readings because I'm feeling really throat issues, congestion. But I'm going away next week. So because of that, I decided just to do these videos because I don't want to have 2 weeks off for you guys. Because I love doing these readings. I just love the community, and I don't want to keep, especially a lot of you members, I want to make sure that I have readings coming out for you, because you do pay a monthly fee and I feel like you deserve to get it. And also for you subscribers, you subscribed, and I'm grateful for that. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. And yeah, let's get right into it. So I am doing this about Rihanna and ASAP Rocky, like I said. I feel like Rihanna, especially for ones at the bottom of the deck, there's marriages on the table. I think she might be worried financially. I think she just stepped down for Fenty. I love Fenty. I use the I have a lot of Fenty stuff actually. I think most of my stuff is Fenty. I used to only use Sephora because I have sensitive skin, and because of my skin, like my skin color is a specific kind of color. I actually think me and Rihanna use the same. I saw her do her makeup and we use the same foundation, which is very funny. But I find it very hard to find makeup that suits me. But her makeup I love. It's not an advert, but I'm just very proud of her for coming out with something that was authentic. She was the first one. It was like what, 12 years ago, 10 years ago. She was the first one to like really come out with it, really do it well. So I'm very proud of her. And yeah, that's just what I have to say. So with Divine Wisdom, 10 of Wands and King of Wands. So I see here that he's very like, he's a Sun in Libra, she's Sun in Pisces. He must have some Aries in his chart. I see that very strongly. But he's very like defiant of her, if you know what I mean. Like he's very like, this is my woman. This is my woman and that's it, But I feel like, and I've said this before, I've said this many times and people have come for me. Every time I do, maybe that's why I haven't done one in a while too, because every time I do a Rihanna and ASAP Rocky video, somebody always comes after me in the comment section. But please be respectful. I'm so open. I'm a Sun Aquarius. We love debate. Love debate. I love open recourse. I love like discussions. But I don't do disrespect. So if you're going to be disrespectful, this is not the place for you. I will block you and so forth. So I see a lot of jealousy in him, especially with 10 of Wands. I see a lot of jealousy, and I don't think she can handle it a lot. I see like some inner anger from him, which sometimes Sun and Libras can definitely have. I've had a few Sun and Libra exes, 2 long term, some just like weren't that long term, but they can be very insecure and jealous. He is energetically, what I pick up on, very jealous. With the Hierophant, he is kind of stuck in his way. I think it's something that he learned generationally. I think he's from where? Trinidad? His family's from Trinidad? I know she's from Barbados. I always say she's from Trinidad. The reason I used to say, I'm just realizing now, a lot of people, and I don't think I look like her at all, really, I really don't, but I get that I look like her a lot, and people will always think that I'm from Trinidad. I get that I'm from Trinidad. People always think I'm from Trinidad, which is whatever. I think people from Trinidad are so cool. But she's not from Trinidad. I used to always think she's from Trinidad. And I thought to myself the other day, why do I think she's from Trinidad? And I was like, oh, because people think I'm from Trinidad, and I've been told that I look like her. So I think that's that's why I confused the two. But I know she's from Barbados. But I think his family's from Trinidad. I know they're from an island, but I'm not sure which one. So let's see here. I think generationally, his father is very, you know, we're so lucky to be in the generation. Rihanna is a year older than I am. I believe ASAP Rocky is the same age as me. But we're so lucky to be in the generation where we can heal our childhood trauma and stop, you know, take action to really heal what we've seen before. And this is no insult to my parents, because I think they did the best job that they could, given what has happened to them and so forth and so forth. Because I believe every generation should get better. It doesn't mean, because I said that I feel like I'm better than my parents, because there's things that they are great at. But as an evolution, we are evolving to becoming more emotionally aware and self-aware beings, you know, when it comes to, we're not just focused on survival, because we're fortunate enough to live in a world, most of us at least, where we don't have to fight to stay alive every day like we used to have to, you know. So as evolutions evolve, we are becoming more in tune with ourselves, because now we're like, okay, I'm not hunting, I don't need to like run after food every day. We have food delivered to us, you know, we have certain luxuries that we don't have to worry about. So now we can focus on ourselves and healing, or at least I'd like to hope we do. So with Page of Swords, Seven of Wands, and Queen of Cups, I see very strongly that she's maturing faster than he is. And I'm really surprised. In fact, when I heard that they got together, I was very surprised, because I've always seen her as emotionally mature. She has a Sun in Pisces, and in general, Sun and Pisces are way more mature than everybody else. They are the last zodiac in Western astrology. And because of that, in fact, a lot of my Pisces friends are just very beyond their years, very, very beyond, very wise, you know. And she is very wise. So when I heard that they got together, I was like very shocked. And age doesn't really matter to me, but maturity is big. And I thought she would be with somebody older, and maybe she just hasn't had good experiences with older men. That's why she chose somebody younger. But his immaturity really is going to start to show a lot. And it's almost going to be like she has another child, you know. So with the Knight of Swords and the Tower, we are unfortunately going to hear about a breakup. You see with the Tower, there's a couple. By the way, I'm using the Moon Child Tarot. We're going to hear about, you see there's a couple like going their separate ways. We're going to hear about them separating in the next year from when I'm doing this. I'm doing this in May, the second to last day of May. We're going to hear about a separation of some sorts, which is unfortunate because they have children together. But I just think, you know, especially when you hit a certain age in your 30s, women, we push. I've been pushed into relationships thinking, okay, I need to have kids, my biological clock is ticking. But personally, I would rather, even if I have kids in my 40s, my early 40s, I'd rather do that than be in a situation where I was rushed into it. Because I've always believed, you know, long story short, something happened to me in my late 20s. Since then, I made a decision. When I have kids, I'm going to do it with the right person. And when I feel like I have the healthiest home for my child or my children. And whether if it's in my late 30s, 40s, whatever, I want to stop and heal the generational trauma. And that comes with patience and time. So that's just my spiel. I wish both of them the best. And I really, you know, especially when kids are involved, it can be a lot. But again, I'm just sending them love. This is what we can learn from the situation. I love you all. Take care.